All right, Rod and Arrow Outdoors here in Valencia, California, in the garage gym of Ron Jones, personal wellness coach, personal good friend of mine. And today we're actually here, we're going to talk just briefly about a piece of equipment called the CrossCore 180. A friend of ours, Brendan, who owns the business and has developed this piece of equipment. But today we want to kind of focus on how this CrossCore can actually relate to some archery techniques and for archery hunters out there who may have some shoulder pain or maybe have some issues trying to pull their bow back. So Ron today is going to run through just a couple stretches and procedures with the CrossCore today to kind of show how it can parallel with archery shooting.
All right. Well, Lucas, thanks for having me on your program here. So, I've done a little bit of shooting with Lucas with the bow, so I like the CrossCore 180 because it enables me to kind of get this draw and opening. And what I've done is I've kind of thought about using my bow with some mental imagery, and I take that into the actual exercise. So when I'm doing it, I'm not just working my chest and pecs and my back. I'm actually thinking of the draw. And the key is the base hand. So if you think about, holding your bow very steady, as I draw back, I'm focusing on my base because this is where my target is lined up, right? And then I'm going to come back through. And what I like to do is think about my arrow coming back through and staying on target. So this is kind of an advanced move, but this is where you can go with the CrossCore. So it's very unstable. This is a pulley, so you have to be really connected here. And when you're shooting, it's the same thing. If you're not connected through your feet, through your pelvic floor, and through your whole body, your arrow is not going to stay on target nearly as well. So I'm going to draw, and I want to keep my base steady and true. And now my arrow's coming through on target, and it's exiting. And now I'm drawing, and I want to keep my bow steady and true. My arrow's coming through on target. And so that bottom hand is critical. That's my base. I have to have stability through that. Same when I'm shooting. I have to have that control to be able to stay on target. And I like using the mental games while I'm doing this and take it right into my archery.